Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the press conference here, round 12 of the FIM Motocross World Championship, the Monster Energy MXGP of Great Britain here at Foxhills Motor Park. We'll start with the MXGP category, and of course our top three this weekend. Jeffrey Hurlings going 1-1 for Honda HRC Petronas, Roman Federer, Kawasaki Racing Team MXGP, and Tim Geiser, Monster Energy Yamaha Factory MXGP. Jeffrey Hurlings, we're going to come to you. First of all, congratulations. 1-1 on paper sounds easy, but I guess it was anything but. And in doing so, you've reduced the gap to the top of the championship to 11 points. It was 68 at the start of the weekend. Obviously, we know the reasons why, but how was your weekend and thoughts on the overall outcome, please?
Yeah, first of all, I feel really sorry for Lucas. I've had bad luck, with my DNFs, but I prefer him having a broken bike instead of having any issues with his health. So I feel really gutted for him because, as a sportsman and as an athlete who's been doing this for a long, long time, I've lost a lot of championships with injuries. I'm not saying he's going to lose, but I mean, just, it's never nice to see anyone get hurt, that's what I mean. And all my prayer goes with him, and hopefully by the next weekend he's fit again, so we could have just some normal old school battles again. For the rest, it was good yesterday. Obviously, had a crash and I came from more or less last, back to fourth, so I was feeling really strong. I actually felt like I rode yesterday better than I did today. Today I was leading every single lap, like really lucky. I had two kind of all shots, led every single lap, and had pressure in both motos, and managed to hold them off. Obviously, the second moto was a bit sketchy. The sun was quite low, and also at some point Paul Jonas had a crash, and it was a yellow flag. And the next one was like a wave one. So could you jump? Could you not jump? And I was leading. I didn't want to make any mistakes, so I decided not to jump. And then I felt like, they came close, and I was going really slow just to not have any risk by getting points deducted or anything like that. So coming back, I did all I could this weekend, and I felt like I did a really good job. The team has done a good job, and I want to give it up to Giacomo and all his crew, his team, and obviously Honda, HC Petronas, the rest of the team, the Japanese side, everyone together for doing an awesome job. And it's not just we win on Sunday. We win races on Monday, and we put our head down and up to Lockheed in 5 days from now, already 5-6 days. So I've had good memories there, I had bad memories there, but hopefully go for a good one this time.
Your sixth win of the season, your fifth on British soil. What is it about the UK and the circuits here? Because obviously Matterley Basin and now here. You obviously feel comfortable here, and I think you're probably one of the few riders in MXGP that have raced here in the past, having done British Championship rounds here in the past.
Yeah, I did one in 2023. Obviously, the track changed a lot. Back then, it was just hard baked. Now there was a lot of more, work has put into the track. But it was great coming back here again. Obviously, the time I was here, a photographer unfortunately got run over by Bobushev, and he unfortunately passed away. So we only get one motor, so I don't have so much time on this track. But I feel like England is my second home almost, because I did the British Championship 2 years ago. I do every now and then some races over in the UK, so I always enjoy coming here. I like the country. It's quite an easy trip from us, to go to Calais on the train or in England. So I really enjoy it, and I feel England was good to me this weekend.
Any questions from our media here? Jeff?
Jeffrey, it really looks as though you're having to really work hard this year to get your wins. Does it feel as though this is the hardest you've had to work to get Moto and GP wins?
Like we said when we came here, we're getting older, Jeff, so it's not getting any easier as well, definitely, I miss those days in 2013, 2014, winning by a minute and a half. These days are gone. If I'm winning, that's already a victory, but hey, I've got the most GP wins so far this year. I'm not even sure how much I got now, like 118, 119, somewhere like that. I need to check it up, but it's
18.
118? Okay, you're good. Yeah, the man of his stats. So it's more than anyone has ever had, and it's quite special, and it keeps going up. But unfortunately, the championship doesn't match with the wins and the motor wins and the podium. So it would be nice before I retire, to have at least one more championship at some point.
Andy Gator?
Jeffrey, just obviously it's the first year for you being at Honda. You're working with a lot of different people like Giacomo, Marcus, Federico, Roger, people like that. How long did it take for you to feel comfortable working with them? And obviously they probably had to adapt to you as well.
Yeah, I don't know how quick they adapted to me, but obviously me and Giacomo already had a really good connection from the beginning, and also Marcus, and obviously that's the people I work with on a daily basis. Japanese is a bit less, you just see some of them at races, but you know, those are the people together with all the mechanics and the daily crew we work with, and straight I felt at home. It's a way bigger group than I'm used to with KTM, and also from my side, I personally think it's more professional. And you know, I've had the chance to come to Honda multiple times in my career, and I never really took the chance. And even though at the time I could have made more money with Honda whatsoever, I always decided to stay loyal with Peter and with KTM, and I have no regret on that side. I had a really good time with them, and just after last year, I just felt like it was time to leave. There was the Gunners coming up, the Wolf coming up. The team I was in was kind of falling apart. A good guy, I was working with Ruben earlier, he left to Nestan at some point because KTM didn't want to keep him on the contract, and we lost Dirk Drubel and multiple more people, and I just felt like if I wanted to make another step in my career, Honda was the best place. I had offers from Yamaha, from Ducati, from many brands, from KTM Austria, and I actually choose the one my heart felt like I wanted to go to, and that was Honda, and yeah, I have no regrets so far.
Jeffrey, another question. This track for old people like myself is really a legendary track. We've seen some really great racing. Even Paul's won here, so it must be easy. And obviously,
95, right? Wasn't it?
95,
but how would you describe this track? Because it's very different to anything you guys have probably. I mean, you've raced it, but GP wise.
To be honest, I think yesterday it was a bit better. Like I luckily didn't have to pass anyone today, but like yesterday, it's not on many tracks you could go from almost last to fourth. Like yeah, when you go to Lommel or Arnhem, like deep rough sand tracks, yeah, you can make a big difference, but mainly on hardback tracks. So I think yesterday was a bit more race to pass than today, but today it felt like they watered a bit less in the morning, was less deep. So yeah, but going back to your question, yeah, it's an awesome track. I really enjoyed it. I already enjoyed it in 2023, I enjoy it today. It's quite special, it's unique with uphills, downhills. It's, yeah, I'm quite happy it's back on the calendar. It's a bit less fast as Medley, less big jumps, so I think that's also quite good. And even though Medley was a nice track, but yeah, it's good to have it on the calendar, and I hear it's coming back again next year, so looking forward to returning it.
For now, Jeffrey, thank you. Roman, Pedro, I'm going to come to you. Kawasaki Racing Team MXGP. Congratulations, second overall this weekend. A third and a second place for you, your sixth podium, and your third in a row. The last three rounds now you've gone third, second. How did you find the track? How did you find the racing? And just give us an overview of your weekend, even including the qualifying races.
Yeah, I had a good weekend. I felt pretty good on the track. Yeah, today was a little bit different than yesterday. Yesterday was a little bit deeper, the track. Today I think they water a little bit less this morning, and they packed the track a little bit this morning. So actually it was yeah, pretty good for the races, but yeah, like Jeffrey said, to pass was not the somehow the track didn't like looks good. It's wide, you have like some option, like the turns are big, but somehow we it's always difficult to pass, like too many tracks. So I don't know why exactly. I guess the track sometimes should be really wider, and then they should make like an inside berm or outside something, because yeah, when you look at the track like Friday, then you thought like, wow, now it's gonna be nice, lot of rods, but at the end we just ride always all the same one. So but yeah, overall was good. Every weekend I'm getting closer to the race victory. Now I could stay both motor on the front, even if my start was not the best, but it was not bad as well. So yeah, just feeling pretty good at the moment. And yeah, really exciting for the next races in Loket, and then to go in the sand after Lommel will be a nice one.
Are you happy with the progress you're making? Obviously, this is the most consistent run that you've had now, 3 podiums in a row. And are you concerned that you haven't won a race yet in 2026 on a Sunday?
Yeah, but I'm not really. I try to win every time. It's what I'm chasing for sure. But it's not like obsession. Like I try to be consistent, like I say, just to be better each week. That's really important. That's like telling me that I'm doing the good things during the week, and also physically I felt quite strong today. So yeah, I try to keep the same and to get closer to the victory.
Any questions for Roman? No. Thank you, Roman. Tim Geiser, I'm going to come to you. Monster Energy Yamaha Factory MXGP. Your fourth podium of the season, third overall. Could have been second, could have even challenged Jeffrey for a win, apart from that one mistake. How did that mistake happen? Was it just a lack of concentration? Looked like the berm gave way. So did you come in more aggressive than before? Just tell us about that second race.
I just came into the road and the road just fell apart, so I lost the front. And then I went on the ground, so Roman passed me, and then I just settled for third place. Track was quite sketchy, also like some burns, because the sun was already quite low, especially going up the hills. You didn't see the best, but on the end it was the same for everyone.
And how was your weekend overall? Because we saw from the live images after time practice there was some problems with the eye. So how was that in the qualifying? What was the actual incident? If you can maybe just elaborate for those who don't know what happened.
Yeah, in time practice, like last couple of laps, the plastic piece from the tear-offs came into my eye, so it was quite painful, and then was not easy. Not easy to get it out. So they had to numb my eye and then take it out. So basically it was not the easiest to ride also in quali race, but I managed to came out fifth, what was okay. And today it was already way better in the morning, and then during the day it was getting better and better. So now on the end was normal already. That was a problem.
You took race wins in Trentino and Montevarchi, and obviously you were challenging for a race win here. So were you overall happy with the speed and your performance here this weekend?
I would say speed is there. Some little mistakes, these kind of crashes. Need to avoid this, and then obviously I can try to battle for the win. So we are working hard on these things, and
All right. Any questions yet, Andrew?
Question, Tim. I got a few texts after Arco to say that you'd started working with Mark Grover. I think that was just before Arco. How closely are you working with him, and how did all that come around, and how is he able to help you? And also, he was a former factory Yamaha rider. Does his experience with the team help at all?
Yeah, with Mark we start to work already in Riola. He's with us on the races, just giving me some advices. He had a lot of experience. He was a great GP rider, so he was in our position, so he know how we feel and at a certain point, So definitely it's a big help. So happy to have him.
Any more questions?